This exercise is your banded toe flexion of both your great toe or your big toe and your 2 through 5 toes, which are the outside 4 toes on your foot. Now these are important exercises because the muscles that do these actions come from the back of your leg and go through your foot to your toes, and they're an extremely important stabilizer and supporter of the arch of your foot. So really important to prevent and treat things like plantar fasciitis. The setup for both versions of this exercise are very basic. For the big toe, all you want to do is loop your TheraBand around the toe, keeping your foot flat on the floor so this part of the foot doesn't lift up. You're simply lifting the toe up in a nice controlled fashion and then pushing down in a controlled fashion all the way towards the floor. What you'll notice there is that my other toes are going with the motion, and I don't mind that. Now, for the outside 4 toes, it's slightly more complicated setup, but really basic. Lay the band flat on the floor, pin it under your heel, and then lay the foot down so the band is only going over the 2 through 5 toes. You then want to pull the band up at a little bit of an angle so you're catching all 4 toes, and then the motion is exactly the same. We go up in a nice controlled fashion and then down in a nice controlled fashion. Something to note with the outside 4 toes is you want to be pressing down through the tips of the toes and not bending them or curling the toes. You want to be keeping the toes very straight and pushing down on the tips, and then nice and controlled coming back up. And that is your banded toe flexion of both your great toe and your outside 4 toes.